Up until now, Apple hasn't entered the tablet hybrid market. But with the iPad Pro, it finally has an iOS device that can compete with the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. In terms of portability and design, it's really a draw. Both devices are sleek, lightweight, and feature a high-end finish. And the same goes for the display. Both devices have a 12-inch display, although the iPad Pro is just a little bit bigger. In terms of resolution, it's basically the same, and both have clear, crisp displays. Both screens also offer enough real estate for you to open more than one app at a time and really get to work. In terms of connectivity, the Surface Pro 4 blows the iPad Pro out of the water. Right off the bat, you have a full USB 3.0 port, a mini display port, as well as a micro SD card reader. The iPad Pro, however, only has one port, and that's the Lightning connector charging port, which also serves to charge the Apple Pencil if you choose to purchase that separately. You can always buy an adapter, but you're really only going to get an HDMI port out of that to hook it up to one external display. In terms of connectivity, the iPad Pro is pretty limited in what you can do outside of the device itself. Another feature that makes the Surface Pro 4 more attractive to business users is the fact that you can use a mouse with this device. There's one built right into the Microsoft type cover, or you can connect a Bluetooth or wired mouse to the device using the USB port. However, with the iPad Pro, you can't use a mouse with this device. And if you want to switch between apps or highlight text on the screen, you need to interact with the display directly, either with your finger or the Apple Pencil, which is sold separately. Another area where the Surface Pro 4 will suit you better at work is in terms of the operating system. With the Surface Pro 4, you have full Windows 10, so that means you can use desktop apps, as well as web apps, and even whatever apps you can find in the Microsoft App Store. To compare, the iPad Pro is running iOS, so that's the same mobile operating system that you're going to find on your iPhone. The Surface Pro 4 with an i5 processor, 128 gigabytes of storage, and 4 gigabytes of RAM will cost you just under $1,000. To compare, the iPad Pro with the same amount of storage is going to cost you $949. For that extra $50 with the Surface Pro 4, you're going to get a lot more in terms of flexibility and productivity if you're choosing a device to use at work. So while both devices are powerful, sleek, and high-end, the Surface Pro 4 is going to get you a lot further if you're looking for a device to use at work over entertainment. The iPad Pro is a great option, but it's really more of a consumer entertainment device than an enterprise-ready tablet hybrid.